featured on the Taylor Show is intended for entertainment purposes only. All stories discussed herein are based on alleged events and personal opinions. Nothing shared should be taken as fact or professional advice. Any viewpoints expressed are solely those of host and do not represent any business or organizations.
Hello, and welcome back to the Taylor Show, the show where we say things 3 times until they make sense. Today's guest is someone who looks amazing in red. Her music makes you want to do the opposite of text your ex. And your internet best friend, I have Erin Gibney here.
Taylor, what an introduction. I'm so excited to be here with you.
I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, we have to talk about the red of it all. You wear red so much, and that is the color I can never pull off.
Oh my gosh. Well, you can pull off the Sabrina Carpenter look. So like, it trades off.
It does. It trades off.
It totally trades off. It actually is like kind of I guess it's a longer standing thing than I'll give it credit for. But I kind of started incorporating it into just my brand. Like I really wanted something that was identifiable to me. Of course, I'm not wearing red today, but I know. So how convenient. I wanted something that like people would look at and be like, oh, that's so Erin.
Yeah. Yeah, and it gives you. Like, it totally does give you. Now, we talked about this a little bit before we recorded, but I would be remiss if I didn't shout out my class at the university. I have interviewed so many people. They don't care. These 18, 19-year-olds, they do not care. They're like, Taylor, you're so lame. I mentioned your name, and they're like, oh, my God. Erin is going to be on your podcast.
That's so people so.
I love that. So do you have any messages for like young girls who, are looking after you and have followed you for so long?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. First of all, thank you. You guys make my job so fun. I love the community of women that I have. I feel like I resonate so deeply with women. And for any 18 and 19-year-olds out there, I want to tell you, stay true to you, babe. Okay? Build your confidence. Don't let a man bring you down. And keep following Erin Gibney because I'll give you some tips on that.
Okay, so we mentioned the M word. We said men. We said men. Oh, we said men. We said the M word. That's okay. No, it's totally
asterisk.
And yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, we're already on the same page.
Yeah.
So if my listeners are fans of your music, if they've heard your music before, it's Taylor Swift adjacent, like in the best way possible. So I'm assuming you take some of these stories from things that have actually happened to you, right?
I totally do. I'm an open book. I've actually never been chill about a thing in my life. So everything you hear on the internet is usually something that's happened. Well, it is something that's happened to me. It's a story from my life. Especially in music. It's one of the reasons why I got into songwriting. I have always just loved to put it all on paper, loved to put it all in my songs.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with love, because being a woman in her 20s, kind of dealing with the ups and downs of love and dealing with long-term relationship breakups, situationships, getting engaged, even friendship breakups, just having so much love in your life when you're young, it can be really hard to navigate, and it would be hard to stay true to you and know who you are through the entire thing. And I feel like I struggle with that a lot. So I talk about it a lot. I mainly talk about a really big breakup I went through when I was 23 years old. It totally changed my perspective on life.
Okay.
And yeah, I think the long-term relationship breakup when you're really young can do a lot to your self-confidence. It can do a lot to just where you are in life. You're thinking about the future with somebody, you're planning your, what you really want with them, and then it all goes away, and that can get really hard. So I talk about that a lot.
Oh my God. And I think that's so powerful because a lot of the times I feel like it's that college relationship or that one right when you graduate high school and you think that is your forever.
Yes.
That's your person, and then without them, who are you?
Totally. Yes. Yeah. I feel like so many women go through that where it's when you go through your first big breakup, you're left being wait, who actually am I without this person?
Yeah.
And you have to kind of look in the mirror and rebuild your self-confidence, your hobbies,
yes,
everything, that you enjoy. Because I think when you're young, you pour a lot into relationships and not a lot into yourself.
It's true.
Yeah. And so I think when you go through that breakup, it is so sad, but it's also so healing. And I think you really find yourself. Yeah.
You do. I used to think my last long-term relationship, my ex loved Bon Jovi and watched 10 Bon Jovi shows. I don't love Bon Jovi. I've discovered I don't love him like that.
Exactly. What if it's now that we don't talk by Taylor Swift? I have to pretend I acid rock.
Yes. Literally, I don't have to pretend like Bon Jovi has rocked me so many times. Like I've been to the shows. I know the set list. I know, like we're good.
Yes.
So you mentioned friendship breakup. And that I really want to talk about because we talk about it a lot on the show. A lot of girls slide in the DMs and they're like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't want to break up with my friend, or my friend just broke up with me. I've been through 2 friendship breakups, which feels like a lot. Like, yeah, like a short period of like 28 years of life. But have you been through them?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Have you been the breaker upper, or like have you been broken up with?
I've been both.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
Yes. So I actually recently went through a friendship breakup where I was the breaker upper.
Okay.
And I will say my sisters, I've got 2 amazing sisters. I love them so much. They were very influential in the ending of this friendship because it was just very one-sided. And it was very much, I think we didn't share the same value. We didn't share how we showed up for each other.
Sure.
And I think sometimes it's okay in your friendships to realize that you just don't click. And and to just grow apart. And I think that if you need things in a friendship and somebody isn't giving that to you, that doesn't always have to be a hostile thing.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah. Sometimes it can just be like, maybe we're not each other's people and that's okay.
I think so. Did you do it over text or in person?
In person. It was kind of like the great fade out. Like we kind of knew it just wasn't. We had mutual friends that were keeping us tied to each other.
Got it.
And then they left the city and it kind of just became like, what's really left here?
Yeah.
We're not each other's people. And that's okay.
Yeah. I love that. I love that you're so calm about it too. Like you're not like emotional and worked up. Like you obviously thought it through.
Yeah.
And like had the conversation. How'd they take it?
Okay. I think when it's, well, actually, I have 2 sides of this coin. I think being the breaker upper is easy in some ways, and being the breakup is easier in some ways. Being the breaker upper, obviously, it's your decision. So, like, you're not. You've had time to stew on it. You've had time to be sure about what you're doing. Being the breakup you're able to kind of. I think it's a harder reflecting point.
Yeah,
which is hard. It's not always easy to have to look in the mirror at yourself. And we've all had to do it. And we've all had to like look at ourselves and be like, okay, why do I feel this way about a situation? Am I reacting this way because of, XYZ? So I think I think it's just hard to navigate.
It totally is. And it's good that you had your sisters to tell you, like, you're not being crazy.
Yeah.
He's not treating you the way that a friend should be treating you.
Totally. I also think, too, I feel this way in relationships as well. I am very, like, steadfast in the fact that if the people that you love and that you trust don't love and trust someone in your life, they shouldn't be in your life.
We should put that on a t-shirt. We should crochet that somewhere, needlepoint that. Yes.
They are.
Yeah. No, it's so true because a lot of times we keep people in our lives out of obligation.
Yes.
And you feel like you need to be their friend because they need you.
Yes.
But like, you can't put all of that pressure on yourself.
Yes. And I think sometimes too, like we get really wrapped up in like the nostalgia of a person, the memories that you make with a person. I think it's romantic and it's friendship.
Yeah.
And I think that you're so attached to the relationship, but the people that are outside of that relationship who you love and who love you and who want the best for you, they see those red flags that you can't always necessarily see because you're so clouded by the feelings of
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you feel lighter after this.
I really actually do.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
That is so great. And when was the time that you got broken up with? Was that?
Oh, this is like back like I was a sophomore in college.
Okay.
Roommate situation.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh.
I hate a bad roommate situation.
Yes.
We've all been through it.
Which I now know this about myself now that I'm 26 years old, but like back in the day, I didn't realize I'm not always a very easy person to live with because I like things a certain way. I like a clean house. I like when the dishes are done. I like when like things aren't left. I'm just like a type A girl when it comes to that.
I get it.
And also, I think what I learned about myself is like I don't have to project that onto people.
Sure.
Like everybody can live the way that they want to live, and maybe we just don't live together.
Yes. Yeah. I love that.
And I really learned that about myself in that relationship. I was like, you know what? I need to take a step back, look in the mirror. why am I being this crazy about this? And now I can live to tell the tale.
I'm short. Like, we've talked before that I'm like 5 foot. I had a roommate, and when she got mad at me, she would take my coffee cups and put them on the top shelf, so I had to climb the counter. So aggressive, and I would never mention it because what are you gonna say? Like, hey girl, like, can you stop moving my coffee cup?
Are you like purposely putting my coffee cups in a place where I can't reach them?
Literally. And then one time I actually was like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of pillowcases, which is such a like early 20s thing. Like, I need to go to the local Walmart to get more pillowcases. So I'm like, oh my God, I only have like 2 pillowcases left in this design. And they were in the dryer. I come back home, they're gone. They're gone.
Stolen.
And I was like, I obviously know you took the pillowcases, but what kind of freak is going to go up and be like, I know you stole my pillowcases? Like,
and it's the untraceable crime.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And I was like, I just her out.
No.
What are you going to say? It's like when you prank call someone. You can't be literally, hey, did you just, or like when you get prank called, you're like, did you, well, maybe I'm the only one who prank calls at 26, but I mean, hey, that's neither here nor there. But it's like, nobody can trace that back to you. Yeah. Nobody's going to text you and say, did you just prank call me?
Exactly.
No, because it's untraceable.
Yeah. You're like star 69. I never find me.
Yeah. And like, that's embarrassing to ask. It's not embarrassing.
No, it is embarrassing to ask. But it's not embarrassing to do it. It's embarrassing to ask. So you've been in the industry a long time, like at this point.
Yes.
So I mentioned before this that I did a little social media stalking on you. And I want to go all the way back to 2017.
Oh, let's do it.
You met Miley Cyrus in 2017.
I did. Oh, you did. So niche of you.
It is so nice. I hated everything about it. The motto, incredible.
Wait, I actually am so excited. Thank you for asking me that.
I need to talk about it. Hannah Montana's coming back. Like,
Hannah Montana is coming back, people. And we all better be locked in.
Yes.
Basically, the way I met Miley Cyrus is my girls and I, we were out on Broadway. I was 18 at the time. Don't go to Broadway if you're 18 now, but can if you want. I'm not your mom. Anyways,
she's your internet best friend. She's not your mom. Don't confuse her.
We were out on Broadway and we heard that Miley Cyrus, I just moved to Nashville at this point. I'm probably there like 3 weeks. And we heard that Miley Cyrus was having her album release party at Tootsie's. And so we stood in line. Now, I took that picture to look like, yeah, me and my girl Miley, like hitting it off, you know. No, that's not how it happened. That was a moment where it was like, she comes out, everybody's like, Miley, and I'm like Miley.
Sure.
We take the selfie and then I post it and I said something like so nonchalant. The caption, of course, I'm like, another night in Nashville.
But that was the caption. It was like a night in Nashville. Yeah, it was like an emoji. Yeah,
trying to make it seem like me and Miley are like girls, you know. Like I just moved to Nashville 3 weeks ago, but like we're super.
No, see, I'm reverse image searching it, and I'm like, okay, what event was this? I couldn't find that it was her album release party, so I loved it.
Yeah, no, it was underground, and like when anybody asked me about it, I was like so elusive.
Yeah,
I was just like, I was like begging her for a photo.
As everybody would be. If you don't like Miley Cyrus, you're lying. You're lying.
No.
You either watch Hannah Montana or you love Billy Ray Cyrus or like you love her rock music.
You have some connection to her, let's be honest.
You really do. So also in 2017, you went to the Country Music Awards.
Another exact similar moment. Okay, so this is what happened. My best friend.
You looked amazing, by the way. I have to say that. You looked amazing.
I got that dress for $10 at Windsor. Shout out to Windsor. Well, my best friend and I stood out in the freezing cold in tank top dresses. We snuck backstage, which I'm a very don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness type of person.
That's the motto of this podcast.
Oh my God, no.
Literally, we say it every episode.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Honestly, I'm going to walk backstage until you stop me.
Yeah.
Especially at 18. Like, what do you have to lose at 18?
What are you going to do? Yeah, like, okay, arrest me. My dad will think it's hilarious.
No. Yeah, totally. And you went out in 10 years of mugshot. Like,
yeah, the cute merch. Yeah.
But we like stood in line forever. And then we ended up just like walking backstage to like the tour buses. And we met Keith Urban. And I stood in the exact same fashion as the Miley Cyrus thing. I was like, Keith, can we get a picture? Snap. Posted on my Instagram. I'm like, God, CMA Awards 2018. Like I was invited.
No, I thought you were invited. The picture of you and Keith Urban does look like you guys know each other. Like you guys are friends.
Maybe I'm a mastermind.
I think you are a mastermind. Okay, so we talk about Mastermind. We're talking about Taylor Swift. If my listeners are not watching this on video, she's got a massive rock on her hand. She's engaged. She's engaged on it.
I just got engaged in December.
Okay, tell me about it. How'd you meet? How did he propose?
Oh my gosh, I love this story. So we met in like this really old timey way, just super classic love story, unhinged.
Oh, I love that.
Of course, but but the way that he proposed was actually so sweet. So I, like we already touched on, I can be very particular about things. I'm like not a low maintenance girl. I would never claim to be that way. I am probably as high maintenance as they come. So I had already bought this specific dress that I knew I wanted to get proposed in.
I did this. I did the same thing. Okay, yes.
Well, we're clicking.
I know. We were meant to be friends.
Like, exactly. Like, I knew, like, I wanted to be surprised, but I didn't want to be so surprised that, like, my nails weren't done. Like, oh my God, imagine if I got engaged today. I can't get it. Anyways. But so I had this really specific dress that I wanted to wear, but I didn't like wanted to be surprised and I wanted him to have that moment. So, basically what he did, my best friend is a songwriter in town as well. Her name is Jean St. Lazarus. She's amazing.
Okay.
And we were writing together during the day. And I will say, I thought she was keeping me a little bit busy.
Okay.
We were like writing in the morning, then we were going to brunch. Then we were going to go see Wicked. Plans ended up changing. We were going to Kings of Leon event.
Oh, cool.
And so I'm thinking, honestly, the Kings of Leon event really threw me off because it was so last minute. I was like, I brought PJs to go to Wicked and we're going like somewhere downtown. So she was like, well, why don't we go back to your place to change? And so we went back to my apartment. And when I walked into my apartment, there were like white roses everywhere. It's my favorite flower. And a note on the counter. And it was like, meet me at this address and put on the dress.
Stop.
Oh my gosh. And so I'm like freaking out, which was perfect. I got to like have a glass of Prosecco with my best friend, listen to Taylor Swift, get ready.
This is incredible.
Oh my gosh. And then so I get to this address. It was an Airbnb in East Nashville. It was beautiful. And it like the rooftop overlooked the whole skyline of the city. It was right at sunset and he proposed. And then all of my friends and family from home were waiting in the basement of the Airbnb.
Shut
And he
up.
like rented it out for the entire weekend. And we spent the entire weekend celebrating. It was amazing. I know. He like nailed it.
He knows you so well.
So well.
The white roses, that sends me.
Chef's kiss. Every single part of it, like I could not have imagined it being better. It was amazing.
So sweet.
He's a gem.
Did you pick a wedding date yet? Or are you like going to be a engaged girl for a little while?
I'm thinking next, like summer of 2027.
Perfect. Yeah. Give you plenty of time.
Yeah. I don't have like a specific date. I do like in my brain want it to be August 28th, but we'll see how the cards fall.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
No, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know why I'm like so attached. Honestly, because I want to listen to August by Taylor Swift when I get ready.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of the last weekend that I can do that. So that's why I'm attached to it.
Oh my gosh. So at my wedding, all of our tables were named after Taylor Swift songs.
You're kidding me.
They were all, and then, you know, the I Bet You Think About Me music video. So our cake looked like that and it was red velvet in it. And then I did the full, went into the cake and like tore it apart. I was like, this needs to happen.
Oh my gosh. That is
did the whole thing. Yeah, it was all Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because you can do so many little Taylor Swift things at weddings. We had our friend Alex play piano and he did, and like, mind you, he hadn't played piano in like maybe 3 years. And we were like, Alex, this would be really important for us for you to do this for our wedding. He created a Taylor Swift like melody.
No.
Like, and it was all the intros of her songs intertwined with the wedding march. It was like just beautiful. So everyone was already crying. I would like
lost it.
And then it started like slowly raining and we were outside on a golf course and it was beautiful. So it starts like raining. I do my vows. Erin, I was like funny. I was like, I'm going to be a comedy show. This is hilarious. I'm like, you're going to be a great first husband. I'm like dropping all the funny things.
I'm stealing that.
Nate goes, well, and all of his vows had Taylor Swift lyrics in them intertwined. And everyone's crying. And they're like,
chills.
I know, literally. And of course I went first. And everyone's like laughing. They're like, oh, she doesn't really like him that much.
He's like recreated like an entire Taylor Swift story.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so excited now to see what kind of dress you pick when you pick your dress, just because like what era is it going to be?
You know what? Actually, I'm so excited about the dress portion. I just signed a contract with Christina Wu Designs.
Oh my God, I love Christina Wu.
Oh my gosh, they're doing a custom dress for us. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
I'd like to like build it like like I'm Barbie. Like I'm like so excited.
I purposely picked a dress that didn't have a name, like no one wore it yet, because the designer that I got it from named it after each bride. And I was like, I have to have my own dress, like the tailored dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Exactly. So you got it.
That is incredible.
Okay, I'm so excited.
So cute.
It's going to be really fun. Just like the whole design process. I can't wait to wedding plan. So,
oh my God. Yeah. So when you met your husband, the first date that you had, were you like, okay, I think this might be the guy I'm going to marry? Or were you like, oh, okay.
I honestly, at the time, I was single for about a year after like a 5-year long relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I was so single in the sense that like I was not looking at all. I actually went on the date. My best friend and I were going to go on a double date with him and his best friend, but they both like couldn't do it that day. And my best friend was like, why don't you still go? And I'm like, ew, like, why would I go on like, a date with a African? Like, I would never do that. And so I was like, just so like I was not looking for a relationship at all. And then I met this guy and I was like, you're over the moon. I was just over the moon and I wasn't expecting that. And I was like mad at myself. I remember being like, oh, I can't like him. And my friends all like the first time that they met him, they were like, yeah, you're going to marry that guy. And he watches Summer House and drinks Sleepy Girl mocktails and like is just like so like I would be friends with him if I wasn't marrying him.
We have to have our men meet. Our asterisk and because the Summer House of it all. So does Nate. Like,
no, I love it. Last night we were watching until 11 o'clock. I'm like, I could get up. I should fly and fun and not show them all though. Yeah, he loves it.
You said you met Keith Urban, you met Miley Cyrus. Who else did you meet that you were like, okay, they're really nice to me. I get a good vibe.
Luke Combs.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yes, so warm, sweet, and his wife, very kind people, so lovely. Love them. Yeah. Oh my God. Hannah Brown. Yeah, I love her. I'm a big Bachelorette. Like, yeah, we love reality TV in this room. I'm a big Bachelorette girl, and she was really lovely. Chris Stapleton is really lovely.
I've heard him billion times.
Yes, really, really sweet. Kelsey Ballerini, my girl. I love her. I've always loved her. I met her at she did like a coffee event at it was like during CMA week last year. It was like an influencer event, and I met her there, and she was as nice as she seemed. Like she's a girl's girl. Like you can just tell. She has that energy about her, which is what I always.
I'm gonna drop this again because I drop it anytime we talk about Kelsey Ballerini. Nate, infamously my husband, was her prom date because she had prom date on tour and he worked in radio.
Are you kidding?
So he had like the first dance with her for prom. They were like buddies, right? So like she would come to Philadelphia and be like, oh my God, Nate. And so now I'm like, find her. Like, Kelsey, I love.
Your prom date's here.
Yeah, literally.
You need to come to our event tonight.
Yeah,
your prom date's here.
Yeah.
Wait, that is so cool.
Yes. Between that and Morgan Wallen. Like,
really?
So my husband could get along with a fucking wall. Like, it doesn't. I could tell that. He's like such a golden retriever. Everyone's obsessed with him. I'm like, this is amazing for me because I don't talk to anybody. I'm like, put me in a corner.
Go do the socializing.
Yeah. You go do that. Like, I love this for you. So on the other side of the coin, who have you met, if you can say, that has not been the nicest to you?
Oh, that's such a good question.
I'm a big name dropper on this podcast. And if you want me to bleep it out, I can totally bleep it out too.
Oh my God, who have I met that's not been that nice to me? Wait, I know that there is someone.
I'm trying to think of the last person that wasn't nice to me. Let me think and I'll name drop.
Wait, you might have to bleep this out because it might be kind of funny.
No way.
But I don't know if that's a personality thing or if it was just in the moment. But hopefully she doesn't hate me.
No, okay. I've had a theory. And we might have this, but I've had a theory that there is something.
It was not nice to me. To be fair, I was working at the Ryman at the time, but I'm just the kind of girl that's like, should just be nice to everyone.
That was me with, I'm dropping Nikki Glazer. Everyone's like, Nikki Glazer way. She's so nice. She's so nice. I didn't get that.
I see that. I can kind of see that.
I didn't get that. Yeah, a lot of people in this house right now that actually don't like her.
Really?
Yes, for big T reasons that I can't talk about because I find shit. But
that is tea. And I believe that. And I believe that. I do.
And I feel like you don't get along with us. Like, just getting to spend this time with you, like, you're such a girl's girl. You're so nice. Like, you don't go out of our way to meet anyone.
No.
Like, that's not our vibe.
Oh my God. Like, I can't imagine like meeting a woman, especially in like the, in any situation.
Yeah.
But, like, especially like in the industry or like at an event, like where everybody's at and like just being standoffish or rude.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, that's just not in our...
Anyone in general, but like most especially like people that you work with, I'm like,
with?
I don't know, that's a weird way to put it, but
you do.
Yeah.
Like, you are in this entertainment sphere, this music sphere. So, like, I'm sure you run into these people more than the average person.
Right.
And I do want to talk about your music because I thought in the beginning we gave the intro of like, she's not going to make you want to text your ex. Like, she is a girl's girl. Like, it's going to either make you cry,
You're texting your ex and
make you angry.
Yeah.
So tell me how your music has evolved a little bit, because you've evolved from just your acoustic playing guitar to like girl pop heavy country.
Yes.
So tell me about it.
So it's so funny. Like when I was going through this really significant breakup in my 20s, I wrote about it. Like, I beat that dead horse. Let me tell you something. And I'm actually still beating it. Like,
no, as you should.
You can't recognize the horse anymore.
No,
but, you know,
the horse is mangled and it's fine.
Yeah.
And we're okay with it.
And I'm going to keep doing it. You know what I mean? But I would say like that was really cathartic for me. And it was really like, I have those sad ballady like breakup songs that I really resonate with, and I know a lot of women resonate with out there. And then once I was like, okay, let me put that to bed for a second, I had just so much more like fun pop energy like in my body once I like got that out of my system. And that's really what I've been releasing now, which has been so much fun and so fun to promote, so fun to tour with. It's just been these songs that like I feel really empowered to sing. And so I hope that my listeners also feel that way. But I kind of like having both sides of the coin. Like my entire goal of being a musician is I grew up as a massive Swiftie. I was like a humongous Taylor Swift fan growing up. And one of the reasons for that was that I think being a teenage girl is a really difficult experience.
Yeah.
And I think Taylor Swift made me feel really understood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And part of what I want to do as a songwriter is I want to make women and girls feel understood in the same way that I felt understood.
I love that, because similarly, like, I grew up on Taylor Swift. Yeah. My mom and I are the biggest Taylor Swift fans. Yeah. And it's like when I turned 15 was on. Like, that was, like, I'm getting chills just like thinking about it and her. But like, to the point where your songwriting translates in the same way, where like, I look in people's windows. People like listen to that song and they're like, that's so weird. Like, I look in people's windows. A couple holidays ago, like, I was walking down street, like my hometown, and I was looking through a window at people's Christmas trees and just like thinking about what their life was like.
Yes.
Who else is gonna write a song about that? Like, and touch you in that way?
It really is. Like, and I think the thing about her is she has a song for legitimately any experience. Like, when I listen to Mirrorball, like, I
that just defines me as a person.
Entertainment industry, like, oh my gosh, like I will listen to that, like thinking about how much we put into our careers, like how much we have to put ourselves out there in a really vulnerable way, like for this, like wanting this connection with other people.
Yes,
and it's so powerful. I think that she's so powerful.
It's so powerful,
and I hope that I can do a fraction of that in my career.
Who is your favorite artist right now besides Taylor Swift?
Kelsey Ballerini.
Okay.
I love Kelsey. I
sit in parks.
Yes. Oh, so good. Heart-wrenching. Right?
I know.
Yeah, I love her. I love Megan Maroney. I think that they're just like, I love like women who are paving that like fun pop country path right now. Because I think country, the umbrella is so wide for it, which is so
wide right now.
Yeah, you've got like everyone from like Zach Bryan to like Kelsey, who all are to Riley Green. Like, everybody's just so different. And obviously I resonate more with the women in
sure. Yeah.
And I just love what they're doing, and I respect what they're doing, which is, like you want to feel that with other artists.
Oh, for sure. So I have one last question for you, and because we started the podcast talking about your signature red, your style. We talked a little bit about your bride or your bridal dress that you're going to get. Who right now is your favorite designer?
Oh my God, that's such a good question.
I'm in a Chloe phase. Like right now, I'm in a big Chloe phase.
This is oh my gosh, I need to butcher her name. Danielle Guzio.
I
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know who you're. Yes.
Okay.
I see her name in my head, but I cannot pronounce it. Yeah,
It's I'm wearing her right now, and I personally love her. Also, this is a new thing for me, wearing a lot of For Love and Lemons.
Ooh,
Yeah, because they have a lot of fun red pieces.
yes.
I actually am shooting a content shoot with a set from them.
Oh,
That's very like Sabrina-y, which I love.
Yeah.
So I would say, Danielle, so sorry to butcher your last name, Guzio. Dairy Boy, I also love Dairy Boy.
Yes.
And For Love and Lemons.
I love that. I love that. Okay, anything else that you want to tell the little gremlins? That's what we call our audience.
Oh, Gremlins. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. These past couple years have really changed my life. I feel so lucky. And if I can be a very small part online of empowering women, that is just my goal every single day. And so I'm so grateful for every listener, for every follower, for every stream that you guys give me. It's like truly making my dreams come true every day. So thank you. And I love you guys so much. And thank you for being part of my community. And thank you to the Taylor Show for having me. This was so fun.
I'm so happy that we got to have you in the studio today. If you haven't heard of Erin before, you're going to want to go follow her. I'll have all of her links down below in the comments and the description of this video, and make sure that you follow the show as well. And today's episode was brought to us by Rack House Media here in Nashville, Tennessee. You're also going to want to check them out. I will add their info below as well. Sean's the best. You'll love him. He's a M-N as well, but we like him here, so we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, little gremlins, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
And a big thank you to Airbnb Sisters for this beautiful studio that we're in right now. We also want to say thank you to the Big Drag Bus Nashville. They're so much fun. If you live in Nashville, if you're in the area, you're gonna want to go to the Big Drag Bus and just have the time of your life.